Hello everyone, welcome back to my Legacy Challenge. My name is Veronica and today we are continuing playing with my Todd family. And today, this week, we actually do have quite a bit to do because we have Genevieve still in our household. She is a young adult, she works on her school, and she has quite a bit to do this weekend because she needs to do all of the homework that she's got. She needs to get ready to give a final presentation in one of her classes, and yeah, 4 homeworks are gonna be tough, especially since we are playing now on a shorter lifespan. So yes, even though their skills for my sims are gonna get higher much faster, and also in the same time we are gonna encounter a slight problem that some of my sims are gonna die kind of faster than they usually would. So that might be a little bit annoying for me, but in the same time, I don't think that that's going to be a problem right now since our main legacy heir is a vampire. So we will not have any problem with that. So today I was actually planning to focus on Genevieve's classes so that we are going to be able to finish up her college. We probably are going to be able to work a little bit more with some of her crafts out here on her robotics table. And that is my main goal for today. So I hope that we are going to be able to keep up with that. I'm not sure that we are going to be able to finish up all of the Genevieve classes today, but I hope that we are going to be able to make kind of a nice progress with that. I'm going to suggest that Damon is going to be able to finish up some of his work tonight, and we are not going to plan a wedding today. I think that the wedding is going to stay for us for the next episode. And yes, Damon is engaged actually, so I'm going to hope that he is going to be able to get married, but I'm not sure that that's going to happen. So I'm not sure that it's gonna happen this episode, but that is gonna happen. Like no matter what, that is gonna happen. And now actually we do have 2 spare bedrooms in our household, so I think that maybe somewhere next episode we are gonna be able to move in our girlfriend with us, but not this episode, not now, not yet. So as for right now, I think Damon is gonna work on his work because that's all we can do today. And as for Genevieve, she is gonna take care of her needs, but of course. Extinguish yourself. Damon, help me, help me, help me, help me. Extinguish the fire toilet. We've lost the plant. Alright. We will need to throw this fire toilet away. And anyway, at least you peed, so that's not so bad. Now you will definitely need to take a shower. Don't smash that. All right, of course. Are you still on fire? She was still on fire. She almost have died, but she didn't. So that is kind of fine. A nice start for another episode we've got. But anyway, Damon, you know that there is a different thing that I've asked you to do. Maybe you might want to go and continue writing that book you're writing. And yes, Camila, not Camila. Yes, Genevieve, you do need to go downstairs and you do need to eat some food because you're not feeling so well. You might want to take care of that, and we might want to sell some of our plates. And then you probably might want to do all of that homework that you've got. And by the way, of course, we're gonna get a werewolf rampage somewhere in the middle of us doing our homework because it doesn't work the other way. It always works this way. And by the way, Damon is afraid of fire, and also he has a fear of cowplants. And the same for Genevieve. But Genevieve, she doesn't have a fear of cowplants, but she is afraid of being cheated on, even though she's not like in any type of current relationships. But apparently that is fine. And I think, Damon, you might want to go and milk a cow plant because that's gonna help you with your fear. And I hope that you're gonna feel so much better after that. And I'm a little bit hesitant because a couple of times I had this little problem where my Sims did not get this as being solved. Like he just milked the cow plant and nothing happened. So I'm gonna cheat it. I'm gonna say, did complete that. So I don't care, game. I did that, even though you're telling me that I didn't. So at least I know that I did it. And we might want to eat a plasma fruit because we have one and we did not use it. And it has been a while since we've seen Patchy walking around our household, so I think we might want to try and redeem some of our relationship with him. Because if he's gonna help us around the house, that's gonna be kind of really useful sometimes because he's a good gardener. He might help us. And apparently, it's Damon's first time helping around the garden because usually, apparently, we did not get something like that. And by the way, Genevieve almost has finished all of her homework. She just started the last one, and then she's gonna continue with her presentation, but first she will definitely need to sleep. And apparently with Damon, we will need to spend quite a bit of money on plasma packs because he's getting a little bit hungry, and that is not nice. Like, he needs to feel well, so that might work fine. Who's calling? Alright, somebody else has passed away. Maybe I do not know this person. Apparently I don't know. I knew my father, of course, like our father has died last episode, but somebody else has died and I don't even know who that was. And Damon decided that he wants to be an art lover. I don't mind that. That's kind of maybe nice for us. And it's almost Genevieve's birthday. Yeah, she's gonna become an adult before she even finishes up with college. And that is how short lifespan works. And that is what I hate about The Sims 4 with Discover University is that college kind of makes sense exclusively if you're playing on a longer lifespan. And if you're playing on a short lifespan, your Sims die too fast. Like they finished college like literally in their mid 40s and they become elders like maybe in a couple of weeks. That is annoying. That shouldn't work like that. That's what I'm thinking. But oh, Travis Scott has died. Like don't mind that. Like he could have died like all that much time ago. So even though he died just now, I don't care. And you might want to go and practice some speech. That's going to be kind of nice. And Genevieve, I think you might want to go and watch some New Year's TV. Like you're feeling fine. You might want to celebrate with your brother because your brother is going to go and celebrate with you too. So, Damon, let us go and just watch some New Year's TV. Drink a plasma pack. That's going to be nice. And we are celebrating the new year again. And that is, I don't know, maybe third time we're doing that in this household, but we've been here for a while now. And Happy New Year, guys! Happy New Year! You might want to even talk maybe a little bit, like tell a couple of jokes about werewolf, maybe apologize, I don't know, for being a vampire, maybe. It is not nice living with a werewolf when you're a vampire, so you might want to do something like that. And Genevieve is gonna go to sleep, and I think that as for Damon, he might want to go upstairs and he might want to go and practice some speech because he needs that for his job. He doesn't need anything else at his job. I think that this week he probably is going to go to work exclusively all by himself. I'm not going to go with him. I'm going to mainly focus on Genevieve because Genevieve needs to finish her college. And I've just literally spammed Carrie, Damon's girlfriend, with flirty and friendly messages so that she doesn't feel like I've forgotten her. Like, we are still out there. Like, we still love you, Carrie. Like, don't miss us. Just this week, probably you will not be the main focus of this challenge. So I'm sorry for Damon's girlfriend, but yeah, probably we are not gonna even invite her over this episode. But we'll see. Maybe we will. And Damon used to have some of his bonus points, award points, so I've used them to make him a morning sim and a night sim, so this way it's gonna be a little bit easier for me to take care of him. And alright, Genevieve is grieving hard, but we are gonna live with that. That's nothing too problematic. And I think Damon is just gonna go and learn some of the historical death. We are gonna go and feed our cow plant, and we will probably go and we are gonna, I don't know, admire our fish. Alright, one more person has died. Like, a lot of people are gonna die now because we are literally playing on a short lifespan, so I'm not surprised about that. And I'm not too worried because, like, we are playing on a short lifespan. Short lifespan, it doesn't mean that people are gonna live long. Short lifespan literally mean that people are gonna die all the time. And we did definitely need to harvest our plasma fruit and not sell that, but we are gonna sell literally everything else because plasma fruit is the only thing that I kind of want to have in my household. Everything else is on an optional side. I have smoke going off my fireplace, but I do not have anywhere in my household a working fireplace. Like, I have one out here, but it's not on fire right now. Why is that? That shouldn't work like that. But maybe I shouldn't be surprised because Sims 4 can get a little bit glitched sometimes, so nothing too surprising. And I think Genevieve is gonna work really hard on working with all of her presentations today, so that tomorrow she's gonna go to all of her classes. She's gonna collect all of the homework yet again. I think that tomorrow she will be able to deal with that, with all of her homework, because it shouldn't take all that long. It's just 3 homework, so we're gonna be able to sit in the kitchen, listen to some music, and do the homework. Like, that's not gonna take that long. And then I think we will need to do that one more time, and just 7 more homeworks and she's done with college. I think that that's kind of manageable. And Damon is gonna go to school, not to school, he's gonna go to work in an hour. He's gonna go alone. I'm not gonna go with him. And Damon just has learned that vampires can be cured. Damon, not even hope about that. You will always be a vampire in this household. Like, you will live forever. I have no plans, Damon, on just making you a normal human being again. And we have a rampaging werewolf in our household, so we are gonna be able apparently to just go and scavenge some ground around everywhere. Somebody's calling me, and I'm sorry. I can go to flea market, but I doubt that you want me to go to flea market. Like, you see how I look. I'm a werewolf. And yeah, hi sis. Wanna hang out? I doubt that you do. I wouldn't wanna hang out with me right now. And we're at least getting some collectibles around the house, like having some of the werewolf skills is at least useful. And yes, go for it, whatever. Like, I'm all for romance for my friends. And no, we are not doing this Echo of the Time event because that is for off the camera. I'm not doing that on the camera, not yet. And we are finished rampaging, so that is something good. At least our rage got off, like all the way down. So now we are feeling much better already. At least that's making me happy now. So we are gonna take care of some of our needs. I think that we will need definitely to take care of all of them. And yes, we can talk. And I think there is a high chance that Damon will be able to get promoted today if he's gonna work hard. But I don't want him to get a mental fog, and he probably will get a mental fog if he's gonna work hard, because that is just how the Sims work, don't they? I think that they do. You might also wanna, I don't know, chat with your mother on the phone. Like, she's not working tonight right now, I hope, so we can talk. And we also do need to continue refining and organizing our presentation. At least all of our homework is done. And we did finish up the presentation, so now we are doing kind of good. And we got some of the werewolf's abilities. And I think we are gonna try and tame her, the werewolf, so that she's gonna be a little bit easier to manage for herself and by herself. I think that she's gonna feel so much better if she's gonna be able to manage her feelings, if she's gonna be able to transform by a wheel, so that's gonna make her life so much easier. So at least I'm hoping that I'm gonna work on that. Probably I will not forget about it, and of course we're not gonna leave that long with Genevieve being a werewolf in this household. She's gonna move in some time anyway. Like, she's not gonna live here forever. It's her last week living with us, so by Friday she's gonna move out because she's gonna finish up her college. But before that, surprisingly, we even have some time to work on her hobbies, and that is mostly, yes, we wanna talk. That's gonna be nice. Like, we do need to talk to our mother. Yes, you can like retro music, and I just think that even though she's not gonna live with us all that long, we still do need to work on some of her future. Like, we do need to set it for her. And Damon got promoted. So congratulations, Damon. You got some decent amount of money. And you will not collect your soul quota, but you might want to drink some plasma because you're kind of hungry right now. And you might want to go and research some of the historical death. So I think you're gonna do that somewhere upstairs in your own bedroom. And apparently Jenny decided to spread some of the juicy gossip about one of her daughters. Like, so mother-like. I believe that all of the mothers do it like that sometimes. And we got DJ Candy. I can sell her. And apparently Genevieve has some materials in her inventory too. She doesn't need them. We can just stick them somewhere out here on the shelves. And we are feeling surprisingly well, like literally all of us. Apparently taking care of Sims when you do not have like 5 Sims is much easier than taking care of your Sims when you have 7 Sims in the household. Surprisingly, apparently. And yeah, we also do not have any cats right now, but I think that that's just for a time. I'm not planning on not having any pets like at all in this challenge because I like having pets. I do not have any pets in real life, but I wish I did, but I just cannot do that in the apartment I'm living in right now because my rental agreement doesn't allow having pets. But they own the place. They can do whatever they want to do. So I think that maybe when Genevieve is gonna move out, we are gonna get for ourselves a cat or maybe a dog. Like, we'll see. And we can already craft a servo. I wanna do that. So we do need robot parts. We need 12 computer chips, so we're gonna make another one. And we do need 18 mechanisms, so we are gonna work on that. Making the servo is kind of expensive because you need quite a bit of parts to do that. So, but I think that we are gonna work on that. That shouldn't be so hard. So I think that we will work on that. And we are rampaging again. Not again, Genevieve. No, not again. Please don't do that. I think what we might want to do is we might want to go and we might want to try and search around some of the ground. Oh, it's a full moon. That is why we are rampaging already. And I was wondering, like, why, when did she start being so angry? And that is when. I think I'm gonna give her an ability to sleep on the ground, and we might want to try and regain some of the control. Of course, that's not gonna work. She might wanna, oh, like that's gonna maybe work on her somehow, but apparently it didn't. Alright, we are gonna smell here somewhere. Maybe we are gonna find a place where we might want to search the ground. But yeah, playing with werewolves can be fun as well. I usually do not play with werewolves because, as for me, it is a little bit too much of a hassle. I usually prefer like maybe a little bit more of a casual gameplay for The Sims 4. But right now, I'm not against that. And Damon is cross stitching. Like, yeah, our vampire who works as a Grim Reaper is a cross stitcher too. Hobbies are for everybody. That's all I can say about it. And we are gonna rampage for 3 more hours. We're gonna try and regain control again. It did not work, but I'm sorry. I'm sorry, Genevieve, but we are gonna try. That's all we might want to do because that is still important. We do need to control our feelings. I know that that sounds, I don't know, like I'm her psychologist. I'm not. I'm just here sitting in my house and playing The Sims, enjoying my werewolf, like literally digging around my yard. But isn't that a fun gameplay for The Sims 4? Oh, and my cow plant has died. And I could revive it for 100 simoleons. And I can replant Soul. We are gonna try and replant Soul because my cow plant has died again. And what did it do? What did it do? What did it do? I can still revive her. What is that gonna make? Oh, she's now a cowplant berry. That's so cute. We have another cowplant berry in the house. I can eat it? I'm not gonna eat it. I'm not eating my cotton berry. Damon, you might want to plant it. Alright, it did happen outside, but of course we are not going to be able to stick our cow plant out here on the streets to say so, like we want it at home. I know that that looks silly for now, but usually a little later they are getting their pot, so that's going to be alright. And Genevieve is back to normal. She's back with us. And what I was thinking, what if I'm going to ask Damon and Genevieve to play chess together? I think that should be fine. Of course, Genevieve is going to have school like literally no time, but that shouldn't be a problem, I think. And apparently it is getting easier for Genevieve to be a werewolf because she already is a prime werewolf. So we are kind of getting easier with it. And the winter is going away because all of our snow is melting, of course. Because literally, it's already Monday of spring. So, alright, you might want to go to the university class. Go to the university class. We do need to hurry. And also, we've got some of the new rocks that we found while we are scavenging around while we are werewolves. So I might stick them on my collectibles wall. Apparently, we will need to reorganize it again a little later, but not now. Hope you will not be too late to the class. But you, Damon, do you have work today? You do not have work for 3 days? Alright, Carrie, you wanna come over? You do not wanna chat with Jenny, but do you wanna ask your girlfriend over, your fiance? She's sleeping, of course, because she's a vampire. Maybe you can invite over your sister, like you can hang out too. You might want to take the notes because you might want to take care of your needs. And Damon, go downstairs and meet your sister. So go here. Want to come over? Want to hang out? Want to maybe, I don't know, watch TV together? Like we might want to watch a movie of sorts. Like we not usually do something like that, but we might want to do that. We might want to also discuss interests. I don't know, maybe joke about politicians. Maybe we can, I don't know, apologize for being a vampire. I don't know. Maybe that is a little bit too much, but I like sometimes being dramatic in my Sims gameplay. But that's just me, is that? I think that that is just me. I'm gonna also tell her a couple of jokes so that we just are gonna hang out. We usually do not communicate with our family all that much, and no, you're not gonna have a difficult family dynamic. Like, you're gonna be fine. Make a vampire pun, like you're a vampire, you might wanna do something like that. Announce engagement to her, like she is being kind of a little angry right now, but I don't mind that. And Genevieve just came back home from her class. She's not gonna have class till 3 p.m. So we have some time to probably go and give a final presentation. So Genevieve, take care of that. And we managed to fix Damon's social needs. So now we are gonna become a bad vampire and we're gonna drink from our sister. I'm sorry, Camilla, but we are doing that. And now we managed to become a higher level empire. We still do need one more level to be able to get a sun resistance. We need that. I want that. That is important for me. But as for now, I'm gonna buy for us an ultimate vampire tome, and we are gonna read that. So Damon, you have something to take care of. And we got 5,000 simoleon bills. That is not surprising because of the house we're living in, but still, I'm not happy about it. So we are gonna live with that. I have no complaints, all that much of complaints about it. Like, I have no choice. I still need to pay these bills. But I'm not happy by the fact that they are this much. And yep, of course, Camila, you want to move in with me. Don't. You lived here already. I moved you out. You moved out yourself. You wanted to move out. And now you're telling me that, yeah, I want to move back in. No, you don't. No, you don't. And Genevieve's class is gonna start in 1 hour. She is now taking care of her needs. I think she's gonna go and quickly eat something. I hope that she's gonna do that quickly because sometimes I know my sins. Yeah, of course. That's what I know about them. They can go to the opposite side of their house to eat something and then eat it forever. Genevieve, yes, thank you for sticking the food somewhere out here. At least you didn't go to the opposite side of the house to put the food away. And we are gonna take the notes because we don't want to be all that bad of a student in here. And by the way, we managed to master the vampire lore, so please remove the book, put it away. And what I do now? Maybe you want to chat with your girlfriend? You just were here, Camila. No, don't come over. Maybe we want to chat with Vlad. Maybe we also might want to chat with Jenny, like our mother. Like, why don't we? We might also want to try and communicate with our father, Justin, but I don't know how that's gonna go. Maybe that's gonna go somehow. I'm not sure how, but it can go somehow. We might also want to socialize with our Raven because we have him and we did not socialize with him at all. And Camila is back home from her school. Now, what you need to do is just continue doing all of that homework that you've got. Yeah, you have quite a bit of homework for tonight. But on the positive side, you just need to do that homework one more time after that. And one more homework, which is for this class, which is only on Tuesdays and Thursdays. And then you will be finished with your class. That's gonna be perfect. It has been a while since somebody in my households managed to finish up their college like at all. And Carrie is sleeping still, like she's always sleeping. Doesn't she do anything else? And we have a cross stitch that we can sell. I think that we are gonna do that. And we also can try and stitch something else. Like maybe we can cross stitch some mushrooms or some pumpkins. That's gonna be fun. Cross stitches in The Sims do not bring all that much money, but they are a nice hobby to have. And now tiny little baby Copland is growing, so I'm happy about that. And we do need to go and feed our fish, and we do need to go and sell all of the plants that we've got around this house, because that is kind of essential too. Like, we still do need to sustain ourselves. Like, we did not work today, but we need to work somehow at least. And I'm sorry, Genevieve, but yeah, you are lonely. I know about that, but I'm sorry. You do need to do your homework. And oh, I completely forgot that it's your birthday. Damon, you might want to help me about that because we do need to make a cake. We do have a cake. We do not need to make a cake. That means at least you will be able to celebrate your birthday. Yes, yes, yes. I don't know. People are calling me all the time. Apparently somebody is dying all the time. I don't know. I didn't even get a notification from just somebody calling me. Genevieve, you might want to pause doing all of your homework. You might want to add some birthday candles. Please do. Please do. Please do. And now blow the candles. And as for you, can you invite your girlfriend over now? And Genevieve now is adult and she's still in college. Like, I don't mind that. I think that that is nothing bad about it. Like, not all of us do need to go to college when we are young, when we are just off the school. Did you invite your girlfriend over? Yes, she's gonna be right over. Come over here. Wanna talk? Wanna chat? Like, we might wanna communicate with each other. It has been a while since we have seen each other. Like, maybe I might want to communicate with you. I think that you might have missed me. Like, we didn't communicate in a while. I might want to spread the gloom. I think that that's gonna be nice because I think that you're macabre too, just like me. I'm sorry for me blubbering around like that right now, but should be alright. Of course, you have music in your room. Sleep. I'm gonna discuss some local fishing spots with you. That's gonna be nice. And Genevieve is not a part of this communication because she's asleep, but somehow she shows as if she is. You guys can woohoo too because that's maybe is gonna be a little bit more fun for you too. Like, Fix your social, fix your hygiene. Not hygiene, fix your social, fix your fun need. You might want to try and do something like that in the coffin because that's gonna be fun for you. Like you're both are vampires. Like you might want to do something like that. Let's go, guys. Let's go. Have fun out here. You guys are communicating well, so I think that that's kind of nice too. Where are you going? Of course, the perfect spot to chat, just right here. And by the way, as for Damon, we do need to order you some medicine because you're not feeling so well. And I actually thought that vampires are immune to some of the illnesses that we've got in this game, but apparently they are not. So, Damon, take medicine, please. Take medicine. And not rampaging werewolf again. Not rampaging werewolf again. Why? Why? Just why? Try to regain control. Maybe you can also pack Hull. That's feeling her social just a little bit, and she's feeling a little bit better now. So that is a good job, Genevieve. Now please go and take care of your niece again because you still did not do that properly. We might want to clean out some of the spoiled foods. We might also want to go and get some leftovers because you're a little bit hungry. And as for you, Damon, what if you're gonna go and take a bath? And what if later, a little bit later after that, you're gonna go and you are gonna pay bills because apparently I did not do that yet. And you might also want to go and write some sort of a children's book. I don't know, write a children's book about vampires. Keep vampires and do need to know something about vampires too. Like maybe vampires are not represented enough in the vampire literature, but maybe I'm wrong. And we do need to continue working on Genevieve's homework because she still has quite a bit of homework to do. Like she does need to finish up 2 of her homeworks. And that is for Wednesday. Like, yes, of course. On Tuesday, she doesn't have any classes she needs to do homework right now. But after Tuesday class, she will have one more homework to do. So that's going to be quite a bit. So if I'm going to finish up my homework right now, I will have much less things to do a little bit later. So that's going to be much better for me. We have a class in 4 hours at 9:30. She will not be able to sleep before that class, but I think she's going to be able to sleep right after that class. So that is not a problem for me too. And my copland is still surely, slowly but surely is growing. And we might want to harvest plasma fruit and we might want to go and sell everything else we have in our garden. And I'm gonna wait for my gardener to come over here and to take care of my garden. And luckily we didn't have any fires in our toilet for a little while now. So yes, we did have one in the very beginning of our episode, but we did not have any later. So I'm happy still about that. And we did not manage to finish one of our homeworks before class, unfortunately, but we were decently close. Genevieve, go to class, go to class, let's go. Run, 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 run. Take notes because you do need to perform well in this class. And alright, we've got a writer's block. Not surprising at all. I'm not getting surprised by anything like that already, like at all. Like that happens all the time. What if we are going to invite somebody else over? What if we are going to invite Jenny over? Because it's been a while since she has been over. We might want to drink from her. No. Don't invite over your mother. You might want to drink from the maid. I know that that sounds really bad for us as an employer of this lady, but I'm sorry, lady. But yeah, we are a terrible employer in this household. We are. We just are a terrible employer. And we might want to try and sell one more of our prostitutes. And you might want to go and probably watch TV because that's going to be kind of good for you. And Genevieve, feeling fine? Feeling good? Feeling okay? You might want to go and get some leftovers too. Let's go. Like, you don't need to do anything else today. Just get some leftovers. And after that, I think probably you will sleep. And somebody was not able to throw out some of the trash. And you also might want to get the mail because I think that are your birthday gifts. Of course, we did not celebrate your birthday at all, Genevieve, but as we are trying to boost through your college, like we literally have nothing to do with celebrating birthdays. Like we have more important stuff to do right now. And we managed to collect everything from our mailbox. What did we get? Time capsule. All right, I'm gonna open it up. What are we gonna get in there? DJ Candy, one more time. Like it's the second time capsule in a row where we are getting her. And we got some of the plates in our inventory from apparently our gifts, but that's fine. And you definitely do need to go and sleep. Go and sleep, Jenny. Genevieve, not Jenny. I don't have Jenny in this household anymore. Like Genevieve, just go and sleep. Damon, why are you doing push-ups? Why are you doing push-ups? Are you feeling fine? I think you should feel fine. So probably you might want to go and continue writing the book you're writing for the kids. And yes, we might want to chat. We might want to chat, Camila. That's fine. Communicating with the family is always important. Always nice to have. Damon managed to finish writing a book. I might want to rename it because, you know, vampires don't have that. And now we're going to communicate with our family, I think. And then we might want to look up some of the historical data because we might want to level up our thaumatology skill. And then probably we will continue working on practicing some speech because we still also the need to have a nice charisma. And Jenny wanted to meet somewhere, but I'm sorry, Jenny. I literally can't. I'm having hard time keeping up with all of my homework in this household. And I think that Genevieve is probably gonna live with us till she's gonna make a servo. And probably we are gonna have a couple of really weird generations in this household because one of them, which is literal right now, Damon, we are having a vampire as a main theme of our generation. So that's probably is a little bit annoying for you because this generation is gonna last kind of long. And all right. Don't send her home. Don't send her home. Invite her in. Let's go, Damon. Damon, are you gonna invite over your mother? We need her. We do need her. And yes, you can like affection, and as for you, you might want to go and take care of your needs because you did wake up. That is absolutely perfect. Now you might want to go and take care of your needs. That is include taking a break for a bathroom, and also that includes going and eating. And Ginny, where are you going? Where are you going? Why are you out there? Why are you out there? You can be a sim of color at our wedding, by the way, because I did not invite you to my wedding, and my wedding is supposed to be next episode, somewhere around this weekend. So probably I'm gonna set a whole event for that, but we will see. And you can be a flower pile at the wedding, so why don't you? I'm usually not organizing weddings all that much in the Sims Forest for me because I kind of find it pointless because usually that doesn't work all that well, but we still can try. And somebody else has died. Alright, anyway, Jenny, you might want to go home because there is no point of you being out here. And we might want to go and we might want to communicate with our sister a little bit because that's kind of important too. So why don't we go and discuss some interest with her? Why don't we go and make a couple of jokes for her because you know she's a little bit upset. She doesn't communicate with anybody at all because she all she does is do her homework and that is annoying. At least now we are good friends. That is something not bad either. And she did not do one of her homeworks, unfortunately. But I think that actually, right now, this episode is now, as for me, it turned out to be a little bit on the longer side. I know that college is boring. I know that while Genevieve is in college, we are a little bit bored in this challenge right now. But I think by the end of next episode, she's gonna finish up the college. We are gonna work really hard on making a server. We are gonna make one because that's not so long left for us to make one. And we will be able to have RoboSim in our household. And isn't it fun? I think that it is. So I hope that you're gonna stay with me. I hope that you're not gonna hate me right now. Maybe ending this episode a little bit abruptly, but I'm sorry. But I think that right now I might thank you for watching. And if you like videos like that, you might subscribe to my channel. And I think that this should probably be a goodbye. So bye guys, and see you next episode.